Okay, these are my seed starts. I'm trying something different. Um, I planted a bunch of these mixed green salad seed packets in these big soil packages, and they're you can't really tell, but they're about 4 inches, 5 inches tall. And I'm going to try planting the entire thing and just letting them go. Some of these came out within just a matter of 2 or 3 days, and the other ones are coming along behind them. But there's several different kinds of lettuce and spinach and stuff in there. Okay, these are the strawberries that I showed you before. They're not doing that good, but as far as actually making strawberries, the ones that are in there, they're not getting very big, and but anyway, we'll see how they do. Here are my pepper plants, which I think you can see. I've already got some peppers coming. They had a lot more blooms on them, and a bunch of them fell off. I have tried to not overwater these things. I have a bad habit of overwatering. Here's one of my tomato plants, which they're doing okay. Got some buds out there. They're not dropping off, so I'm hoping these are going to make. The onions that I planted, of course, they're hard to kill. This is my Swiss chard. I'm going to put my hand up here just so you can kind of see how big these things are. I'm real happy with these. As long as they get sun, they grow and grow and grow and grow. If they don't get sun, they end up looking like this. But something is obviously really enjoying these things, and I have tried to stay away from any kind of chemicals. I put diatomaceous earth out here. It seems like it stopped some of them from getting eaten up, but anyway, that's my hand. That's one of the leaves. This could easily take over this entire thing. That right there is 2 lettuce plants that I planted, and I have not been able to get lettuce to grow for whatever reason, and those 2 things are doing good. So I spent all last year trying to get this soil in shape. It was in very, very bad shape. There's some more onions right there. That right there in the center of the frame is a volunteer pepper plant that I didn't even know was there. I transplanted it from something that I had taken the dirt out of to put in another pot, and found that thing growing, and I stuck it in the ground, and it looks like it's going to make it. Those are pepper plants right there and right here. The one in the middle is another Swiss chard plant that I planted from a seed about the same time that I planted these, except these were starts. These weren't seedlings. That actually was a seed. I bought a gardenia just because I love the way they smell. It's a small one. Here's one of my patio tomato plants. It's already got some tomatoes on it, and I'm real happy about that. Moving around. Okay, here's one set of potatoes, another set of potatoes. This is way too many potatoes for these containers, but that's just the way it's going to have to be for now. And some lemon basil plants. They were looking pretty bad there for a while, but I think they've caught on now. And here's another shot of those patio tomatoes. Eggplants, which are getting big. These were seeds that I planted that I didn't think were going to even sprout out, and then they came out. And these are either Italian pole beans or they're snap peas, and I can't remember which. This is the La Feliciana peach tree that I bought for $12. It still has not opened up, but I think this is a late season bloomer. This is my 3-in-1 peach tree. Let me back up. This is a Dave Wilson Nursery 3-in-1 peach tree. I think it's going to do really good. And I added this Scion wood from that La Feliciana onto this. So if that takes, which I'm thinking that it's going to, if that takes, it'll be a 4-in-1 peach. And I'm really happy about that. Again, my sour orange tree that is, it's got more blooms and more oranges on it than it probably can even support. I'm actually pretty proud of this. This is a raspberry. I kill raspberries and blackberries faster than I can plant them. So I'm real happy that this one is doing okay. I don't know what I'm doing different than I've done in the past, but it's coming along. I've already shown this one, but this is my pomegranate, and it's doing well. My almond tree, which looks great. It's probably not going to do anything this year, but I'm glad to have it. Here is another pepper plant, my little blueberry bush, garlic, another eggplant, and my 3-in-1 apple tree from Dave Wilson Nurseries. And hopefully you can see that. And that. And these. And that right there. This last branch here is the Anna, and it says it's an early mid variety. This one has been the last one to show up. It has not flowered at all or anything, so this one doesn't seem like it's doing as good as the other two, but maybe that'll change. Maybe it'll pop out here. This is my I think it's Matheny plum, and it's just barely starting to bud out. You can see that one. It's started down here lower, but I'm not seeing any out here on the tips. So we'll see. Oh, nope, take that back. There's one right there. Okay. This is my Sun Gold tomato. I explained how I planted these before, and they've already got some buds on them. I'm really happy about that. Okay, moving on. This is one of my fig trees. This is the Celeste, and it's just starting to bud out at the tallest tips. It came back out pretty strong here down lower, but I'm pretty sure fig trees are almost indestructible. We had a big giant fig tree in the backyard of my house growing up, and it just took over about a quarter of the backyard, if I remember correctly. So I'm not really worried about these. This is the Parks Whopper tomato, and it's already got nope, I thought it did. I thought there was one tomato on here. Anyway, it's doing well. And this is the brown turkey fig, and let me show you this. Yay. Got one fig on there. I'm sure it'll turn into a lot more than that, but it's growing really well. And again, this is another lettuce plant. Thought it was dead. The wind just beat the snot out of it. We had hurricane strength winds a few weeks ago, and it just mangled this thing to pieces, and it came back. These are a couple of seedling carrots that I grew inside and then tried to transplant out, and those are the only ones that made it. There's 2 of them right there, and I'm growing them in the same pot as one of my navel oranges, and I had to stake this one yesterday because it's got so many blossoms on it that the limb was really hanging over, so I staked it again. It's already got 1 metal stake in the from the rootstock, but I staked another one, and hopefully that'll help that. I'm definitely going to have to take off a bunch of this fruit if all of this makes it. There's no way that this little tree can support all that, but I wish you could smell the orange blossoms, because it may be my favorite smell. It's just awesome. And the bees found these trees. Here's my other one. This one's a year older than that one, but it doesn't have as many blossoms on it as the other one, but it's doing well. One of my small lemon trees, and the other one right there, that's the one that I transferred from a smaller pot, and I didn't know if that was a smart move, but it lost a few leaves, and in the last week and a half, it lost a bunch of the blossoms that it had put out, but that's okay. It's all right. These are the strawberry plants right here and right here, and I mean, the plants are growing great. I just cannot grow strawberries. Don't know why. Just don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've got some here that were already on the plants when I bought them, but as you can see, they're just, I don't know. I don't know if I'm watering them too much or not enough. That is another basil plant. That's my other eggplant, and this one is just not doing that well. Don't know why. Again, another tomato plant, and the lantana. This thing I bought as a way to attract pollinators. Bees was what I really wanted, and it was covered in blooms, and now it's putting out seed, and I had no idea they did this, but it's putting out seed, and it dropped a ton of leaves. I mean, a ton. I thought the thing was going to die. I thought somebody had poured something in here and poisoned it. So I don't know if this is normal. Maybe some of you that grow lantana can tell me if this is a normal thing when it's going to seed, that it drops its leaves. Okay. Oh, that's either cantaloupe or sugar melons. Baby sugar melons, I think that's what they're called. And okay, last part. Okay, this is my hidden stash of onions. Didn't have any place to plant them, so this is where I planted my 2 corn plants that I just did for fun last year. This soil is really good. This is not. So hopefully these things will do okay. And then this is hilarious. So this is the container that I planted several potatoes in. I don't know what's going to happen here. I'm just going to let it go. It's so far gone now. I'm just going to let it go and see what happens. That is my thornless blackberry vine that I cut all the way back because it had rust all over the leaves, and it's trying to come back, and I don't see any rust on it, so we'll see. These are cantaloupe, and hopefully I'll get some more of those, but those are the only two that have come up so far. Again, some onions and 3 potato plants and some more onions here. So that's all I got so far. I do have some starts inside my house, but I'm gonna wait until they're bigger and it's warmer before I try to put them out someplace. So that's all I got for now. Hope everybody enjoys it and isn't too bored. Just because you have an apartment doesn't mean that you can't grow some stuff on your own. I am living proof of that. Not an expert by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm doing what I can with what I got. So, beautiful day here, and hope y'all are having a good one.